So what's up, guys? It's been a while out here at the firm. We got Trav back there with his car. My EG finally made it. I drove this thing out here, man. 2-hour trip, and yeah, I'm pretty happy that it just made it here in the first place. We just did our parade laps, checked out the track. Everything felt very familiar, so that's really good. What I'm gonna go ahead and do is just reintroduce you guys to this car. For those of you who are not familiar with the channel, a lot has changed. Let's check it out. So if y'all remember before, I had a D16Y8 B7 combo. It was a terrible engine. That thing overheated really bad, took it out. This is the D16Y8. I did get a Z6 before, but as some of you probably saw, that didn't work out. This is the Y8, and I am running it OBD1. So everything is still OBD1 in the car with the OBD2 D16Y8 long block. So even though the Y8 is the long block, it's still kind of a mismatch of things. This is a Z6 intake manifold, and I believe Z6, maybe a Y8 exhaust manifold. So it's not breathing quite like a Y8 would, but everything is there, it's running great. And again, it is running OBD1. One big issue we had was with the timing, getting the ignition timing going. You can see here how the distributor's all the way jacked over. This is a D15B7 distributor that we essentially just bored out the hole just a little bit on this side to be able to advance it enough to get to the right timing. And it's all being run by this, a P28 ECU that has been tuned to be able to run the Y8 really well. So I'm sure there are multiple ways to get a Y8 running OBD1, but that's what I've got done here. It's a P28 ECU that has been tuned to specifically run the Y8 really well, because a lot of you Honda nerds will know the Y8 and Z6 have different degrees of timing, and there's a lot of debate online about that. This is running at 16 degrees before top dead center, again on the P28 ECU. All the wiring on the inside is still OBD1, so injectors and everything, all from a Z6. And we got cool guy Trav here in DK. He's running Hoosiers today, first time.
We'll see how it goes.
It's gonna be cool. I'm really interested to see how that goes for him. And it's 205, right Trav?
205/50, so it's smaller than the last tire I was running, so yeah. We'll see. It feels different for sure, so we'll see how it goes once it gets some heat in them.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be really cool, man. And I'm still running the Toyos, so not quite the same level of tire here, but I'm gonna do my best. And this is a 225/50. Still probably not the optimal sidewall height, but hey, is what it is, and I do love the tire. So we're gonna be going out doing our hot laps. The green session is going right now. We are in the blue session, so we're up next. And yeah, I'll just cut in some of my best lap times from the first session. Hopefully all goes well. Alright you guys, so this is an update after 2 sessions. I already did the first and just got back from a second a while ago. So the big problem with the first session was I actually started to overheat at the end. And I do think there is an issue going on with the radiator. I was talking to some really nice guys out here I met, Andrew and Jim, his dad. And they were telling me that, you know, maybe the radiator is blocked up, maybe the water pump, even though it's new, isn't working efficiently, you know, who knows. So I got some stuff to check out when I get home. But Andrew and Jim, really nice to meet you guys. You were super cool, really nice talking to y'all. And yeah, definitely hope to see you out here again. After the second session, I got a new personal best, and I definitely felt good about it this time. 132.5. Definitely happy with that. I was really trying. I felt confident. But the thing about it was I was very conscious that the car might be overheating again, and sure enough it did. So I only did 1 warm-up lap and 1 hot lap. So keeping that in mind, I'm pretty happy with how I drove the car to get it to that 132.5. It definitely still has a ton of time into it. Like, that was literally 1 warm-up lap and then 1 hot lap. So I'm happy with the time. I am going to be calling it for the day though, because the car did overheat again, and the engine seems to be so strong. I don't want to ruin the engine. So it's definitely something to do with the cooling. Like I said, the radiator, possibly the water pump. I'll be checking those things out. And everything about the car is just so new. Dealing with the suspension, the tires actually working more properly because of the suspension working better now. It's not the stock stuff, you know. I got the nice BC Racing coilovers on here. It just was a handful. But yeah, really happy with that new personal best time. Just gonna be watching Trav. I'm gonna watch Andrew and Jim run, and then you know, I'll be heading out later, and hopefully I can make it home.
Keep up with these cars.
Yeah, right? In the corners especially.
Yeah.
So I want to let you all know I did make it home. Thank goodness. The cooling issues really only seem to happen on track. I drove 2 hours to the firm this morning. No issue at all. On track, I started to overheat. You know, that's why I backed out of it. Driving home 2 hours again, no issue. So something may be blocked up in the radiator, or something's blocked up somewhere in the cooling system. I'm going to be changing that radiator out anyway. I should have never put it in the first place. That guy selling me that bad Z6. Just out of trying to have some of my own pride, I shouldn't have put that thing in. And that may not be the problem. But I'm going to change it back out. And I'm probably going to do the water pump again, just to be sure. Burp everything, do the coolant, you know, it'll be good. And as you all see, I have my N keys on there right now from my EK. I use those to drive down to the firm. I don't obviously want to drive 2 hours on a race tire and then race on it and then drive back. I'm thinking I'm going to show you guys the process of unloading the car. That way I can show you everything that I brought to the firm. And it's not like a step-by-step guide or anything. It's just what I brought. And then, you know, maybe you guys can give me your input on what you would bring. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Just as a side note, I know this channel has been, you know, non-existent for the past, what, 6-7 months. And I think most of you know, but I am a father for the first time. My wife gave birth to our beautiful son about 7 months ago now. And so obviously my priorities in life have changed. I love this channel. I love all this stuff, but this is a wave for me, man. Sometimes it's gonna be up and I'm gonna be making videos, and sometimes it's gonna be down. Obviously it's been down for a while. It's just one of those things where it takes so much time, you guys, to make these videos, and I don't think that's really fully appreciated, and that's fine. But so I'll make them when I can. Same with Trav. Travis does have some really cool stuff coming up for you all. And yeah, I'm going to be working through these few issues. I'll try to film it. I'll try to get some videos out. And, you know, we're hoping to get back out to the firm. And Tucson, we missed you. at the firm this time. I hope to see you next time, man. Doosan has been huge in getting this car ready, you guys. So anyway, good to see you all. Talk to you in the comments.